Hello, my dear beloved viewers. Welcome back to our channel. Integrals Part 4. Especially for the JEE Mains purpose, I have to give the detailed solution regarding some complicated problems as well as the previous JEE Mains questions. So, one by one, I have to give the clarification to those problems. Let us start. Let f be a differentiable function. Let f be a differentiable function. Differentiable function. Let f be a differentiable function from R to R. From R to R such that mod of f of x minus f of y less than or equal to 2 modulus x minus y whole power 3 by 2 for all x comma y belongs to R if f of 0 is equal to 1, then integral 0 to 1 f square x dx is equal dash. Options will be given 0, first option 0, second option 1 by 2, third option 2 and fourth option 1. So, you have to keenly observe the question. You see here f be a differentiable function. Differentiable function. That means what is the derivative of a function? First of all, you should the idea of differentiation. What is differentiation f dash x? What is the definition for this one? By first principle, f dash x is nothing but limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x divided by h. First of all, you have to remember this formula. Differentiation by the first principle or definition, f dash x is equal limit h tends to 0 f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So, first of all, you should clearly idea of this differentiation. Okay. Now, after that, what is given here? This is the given one. What is given one? F of x minus f of y less than or equal to 2 into modulus x minus y whole power 3 by 2 for all x comma y belongs to R. You see whole power 3 by 2. Whole power 3 by 2. Suppose a power 3 by 2 is there. This you can write 3 by 2, you can write 1 plus 1 by 2. Here this you can write 1 plus 1 by 2. That means a power 1 into a power 1 by 2. Here a power m plus n is equal to a power m into a power n. So, in the same way, this you can write 2 into modulus x minus y into modulus x minus y whole power 1 by 2. So, f of x under modulus. Now, just you have to transpose this under denominator. Modulus f of x minus f of y divided by x minus y less than or equal to 2 into mod of x minus y whole power 1 by 2. Now, mod a by mod b. Here suppose mod x by mod y, mod of x by y. This you can write mod x divided by mod y is equal mod of x by y. Okay. So, in the same way, first of all, we should write here, you see clearly this you can write modulus f of x minus f of y divided by x minus y. Okay, less than or equal to 2 into modulus x minus y whole power 1 by 2. So, we have to convert, you have to convert this one as the definition of our first principle of derivative. What is derivative? Limit h tends to 0, limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h. Already I have to mention this one, limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So, this is nothing but f dash x. Okay. So, that is why what I have to take, consider as, let or put y is equal to x and also x is equal to x plus h and also h tends to 0. Simple. Nothing should be there. Here x I can assume as x plus h. Regarding this formula, in place of x, x plus h is there. That's why x is equal to x plus h tends to 0. Now, here you have to substitute this one, f of x plus h minus f of y means f of x. Here x means x plus h minus y means x, cancel. Okay, less than or equal to 2 into same, x means x plus h, y means x, cancel. Okay, whole power 1 by 2. Okay, next. You see here, finally what we will get? F of x plus h, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. That's why just I have to consider, I have to take limit h tends to 0, both sides. Okay, limit h tends to 0, 2 into modulus h whole power 1 by 2. So, that means modulus limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h less than or equal to, here 2 into modulus limit h tends to 0, h power 1 by 2. As h tends to 0, this becomes 0 power 1 by 2 becomes 0. That means clearly this should be equal to 0. In place of h, substitute 0. 0 power 1 by 2 is nothing but 0. So, this is nothing but f dash x, modulus f dash x by the definition of derivative f dash x. Now, remember here modulus of a function, here modulus is there, modulus of a function never becomes negative. Modulus of a function, any function, modulus of any function must be always greater than or equal to 0. So, no negative. So, that is why simply here always it should be here less than or equal to 0, but modulus never negative. So, only is equal to 0. So, that means here f dash x is equal to 0. f dash x is equal to 0. That means here f dash x is equal to 0 means when we have to obtain 0 for a derivative of function, if you observe, suppose f of x is equal to RC, f dash x is equal to 0. So that means here whenever derivative of a function is equal to 0 means clearly that function must be a constant function. So that's why here clearly f of x is equal to c. F of x is equal to c, that is a constant function. Now what is given in this one? F of 0 is equal to 1. F of 0 is equal to 1. Okay. Now here this concept clearly you should understood. First of all, derivative of a function is equal to 0. When we have to obtain 0 for constant function, derivative of constant function, so is equal to 0. This is nothing but f dash x. Okay, f dash x is equal to 0 means clearly f of x must be c only. So that's why f of x is equal to constant. That means what he has given, f of 0 is equal to 1. So clearly here f of 0 is equal to c is equal to 1. So that's why f of x is equal to 1. That means the function is nothing but f of x is equal to 1. Here remember clearly f of x is nothing but constant function. What he has given, f of 0 is equal to 1. That means f of 0 is equal to c. That means clearly is equal to 1. Now therefore what we have to obtain? Integral 0 to 1. Now integral 0 to 1 f square. Now f of x equal to 0 means f square x is nothing but 1 square is equal to 1. That means clearly 0 to 1 dx. So integral of 1 is equal to 1. Integral of 1 is equal to x. So substitute upper limit and lower limit. 1 minus 0 is equal to 1. So the required solution is 1. So just to solve this type of problems, just you have an idea about modulus of a function and derivative of a function by first principle or definition. By the definition, f dash x is nothing but limit h tends to 0, f of x plus h minus f of x by h. So if you got that idea, definitely it is very easily to solve this one. Okay. Next problem. Integral pi by 6 to integral pi by 6 to pi by 4 dx by sin 2x into tan power 5x plus cot power 5x dx is equal dash. So first of all we have to simplify this one. If you take this as common, what will get here? Cot power 5x. Just we have to take it as a common factor. That means clearly or simply cot you can write 1 by tan. That means tan power 5x plus 1 by tan power 5x. Okay, that means take the LCM, tan power 5x. So what will get? Tan power 5x whole square plus 1. That means a power m whole power n is nothing but a power mn. A power m whole power n is nothing but a power mn. That means this is nothing but tan power 10x plus 1 by tan power 5x. Okay. So now what about this one? Integral pi by 6 to pi by 4. So this value, this whole part value is nothing but this one. That means clearly tan power 5x by here sin 2x means 2 sin x cos x. 2 sin x cos x into here 1 plus, or simply you have to write like this, no problem, whole square. Okay, simply you have to write like this, no problem, no need to simplify this one. Okay, so this is the dx. Okay, now this is, we have to simplify this one. Here tan power 5x, here simply you see tan power 5x. Tan power 5x means sin power 5x by cos power 5x. Okay, into here under denominator sin x cos x is there. Sin x into cos x. Okay, so here that means here sin get cancelled, whole power 4. That means here sin power 4x by cos power 5, I can write cos power 4x into cos x. Okay, into 1 by cos x. 1 by cos x. You see here sin power 5 is there. 5 I can write 4 into cos power 4x into cos x, already into 1 by cos x is there. That means sin power 4 by cos power 4. Sin power 4 by cos power 4 means tan power 4x. Cos into cos, cos square. That means 1 by cos square means secant square. Secant square x. Okay. So here finally you see pi by 6 to pi by 4. So this you can write totally, here 1 by 2 is there. Totally this value is nothing but this one, tan power 4x into secant square x whole divided by simply 1 plus tan power 5x whole square. Okay, whole square. Okay, here the 1 by 1 plus x square, integral of 1 by 1 plus x square is nothing but tan inverse x. Okay, so tan power 5x, derivative of tan power 5x is 5 into tan power 4x into tan x derivative secant square x. That's why here you see, suppose tan power 5x is equal to t. What is the derivative? X power n derivative, n into x power n minus 1. N into x power n minus 1, that means 5 into tan power 4x. Again tan x derivative secant square x dt. So that's why already tan power 4 secant square x dx is there. Okay, is equal dt. So totally this value is nothing but 1 by 5 into, that's all. So 1 by 5 into integral pi by 6 to pi by 4. Okay, 5 tan power 4x into secant square x by 1 plus tan power 5x whole square dx. So clearly f derivative of this one. So 1 by 1 plus x square means tan inverse x. X means tan inverse 5x. Okay, so here 1 by 10 into tan inverse x means tan power 5x. Tan power 5x. So pi by 6 to pi by 4. Okay. Here integral of 1 by 1 plus x square dx is nothing but tan inverse x. Tan inverse x. So in place of x, tan power 5x is there. So upper limit pi by 4 means 45. Tan 45 1. That means tan inverse 1. 1 by 10 into tan inverse tan 45. Tan 45 means here tan pi by 4, 1, that's all. Okay, minus lower limit tan inverse, here tan 30. Tan 30 means 1 by root 3. So 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 whole power 5. Here 1 by root 3 whole power 5 means simply 1 by root 3 whole power 4 into 1 by root 3. Okay. 5 we can write 4 plus 1. Okay. So root 3 whole power 4 means 1 by 2 into 4. That means 3 square. Root 3 whole power 4 means 3 square. That means here clearly this you can write. Final one. Tan inverse 1 means pi by 4. So this is nothing but pi by 4. So this is nothing but tan inverse. Tan inverse. Here this is nothing but 9. 1 by 9 root 3. 9 root 3. So this is the solution for the given problem. So here in this one only this concept. If we consider this as the t, the derivative of this one must be obtained in the numerator. Okay. So that's why just the derivative of this one is nothing but 5. That's why we have to produce 5 and 5. Multiply both with 5. Okay. 1 by 5 into 5. So clearly this is the form 1 by 1 plus x square form. So we have to obtain the result. Okay. Next problem. Next one. Another problem. If integral 0 to x f of t dt is equal to x square plus integral x to 1 t square into f of t dt, then f dash 1 by 2 is dash, f dash 1 by 2 is dash. You see here given one is integral 0 to x f of t dt is equal to x square plus integral x to 1 t square f of t dt. What we have to obtain finally? F dash 1 by 2. That means first of all we have to find f of x. What is the given function? So for that one what we have to do? Simply differentiation. To obtain functional value means to obtain any function means simply you have to differentiate using Leibniz theorem. Using Leibniz theorem, differentiate with respect to x. Okay. So simply first of all substitute in place of t, in place of this one x, that means f of x into derivative of this one, that's all. Derivative of this one. Okay. Minus again f of 0, derivative of this one is 0 for 0. Okay. Same here derivative of this one is 2x. Same substitute here 1 square into f of 1 into derivative of 1 is 0. Okay. Minus here just substitute x square into f of 2 f of x. Okay. Here f of x just you have to substitute in place of t x square and f of x and derivative of this one 1, x derivative 1. So finally you see f of x minus 0. This is nothing but 0. Okay. Here f of x minus 0 is equal to 2x. Here this is nothing but 0. Totally this becomes 0. So minus x square into f of x total. So consider this into transpose this into right side. So what you will get? X square f of x x square f of x plus f of x is equal 2x. So totally 1 plus x square into f of x, 1 plus x square into f of x is equal to x. So f of x is nothing but 2x by 1 plus x square, 2x by 1 plus x square. Okay, here just I have to transpose this into RHS. So this minus become plus x square f of x. Okay, already plus f of x is there. So take common as f of x. What will get here? X square. Okay, x square or 1 plus x square, no problem. Here x square plus 1 into f of x. So finally here f of x is nothing but 2x by 1 plus x square. That means here what we have to obtain? Finally f of x is equal 2x by 1 plus x square. Okay. Now here differentiate with respect to x. U by v formula. What is u by v formula? U by v whole dash is equal quotient formula. V into u dash minus u into v dash by v square. In differentiation, u by v formula, quotient rule. So here denominator 1 plus x square into x, 2x derivative 2 minus 2x into denominator and numerator derivative minus numerator and denominator derivative 2x by 1 plus x square whole square. Here v into u dash minus u into v dash. Derivative of this one is nothing but for x derivative 1, for x square derivative 2x. That's why whole derivative becomes. So finally what we have to obtain? 2 into 1 2. Here 2x square minus 4x square by 1 plus x square whole square. That means here finally what is f of x? Finally what is f of x here? Here f of x is nothing but, here f of x is nothing but, f of x is nothing but finally 2 plus 2x square minus 4x square, simplify. So minus 2x square divided by 1 plus x square whole square. Now what we have to obtain? F dash 1 by 2. Just put in place of x 1 by 2. 2 minus 2 into 1 by 2 whole square. So 1 plus 1 by 2 whole square. That means 2 minus 2 into 1 by 4. Okay, 2 into 1 by 4. Next 1 plus 1 by 4 whole square. That means this will get cancelled. That means 2 minus 1 by 2. Here this is nothing but 5 by 4 whole square. Here LCM is 4. 4 plus 1 5. 5 by 4. That means here 2 into 2 4. 4 minus 1 3 by 2. 3 by 2 into this will become 16 by 25. So 2 8s. So that means 24 by 25. So f dash 1 by 2 value 24 by 25. 24 by 25. Options will be given 6 by 25, 18 by 25, 24 by 25 and 4 by 5. So this is the value for this one, f dash 1 by 2. So whenever to obtain function means just what you have to do is simply differentiate. Differentiate both sides with respect to x. Whenever integration is there, just using Leibniz theorem, simple one. Okay, first of all, put in place of that function value x upper limit and derivative of upper limit, simple. Next, same one, put the lower limit value and derivative of this one. So just you have to differentiate using Leibniz theorem. So already in my previous videos I have to given so many problems regarding this differentiation and the sign of integration. So once again go to that video, and also you have much more knowledge regarding this one. In limits also, in problems regarding limits also, I have to give so many problems regarding this one. Okay, next problem here. One more problem. Let f and g, let f and g be continuous, continuous functions on 0 to a, 0 to interval of 0 to a, such that f of x is equal f of a minus x, next, and g of x plus g of a minus x is equal 4. Then integral 0 to a f of x g of x dx is equal option A, option 1, 4 into 0 to a f of x dx, option 2, 2 into 0 to a f of x dx, option 3, 0 to a f of x dx, option 4, minus 3 into 0 to a f of x dx. Okay. So first of all, you see here f and g be continuous functions on 0 comma a. Okay. And also given f of x is equal to f of a minus x, and g of x plus g of a minus x is equal 4. That means here what is f of x? F of x is nothing but f of a minus x. Also here g of x is nothing but 4 minus g of a minus x, 4 minus. Okay. Now we have to obtain this one. Okay. Now here just we have to substitute in that one 0 to a. What about f of x? Here f of a minus x. What is g of x? 4 minus g of a minus x dx. Okay. Now just what we have to do is simply we have to multiply those functions. You see, just here f of a minus x is there, g of a minus x is there. That's why simply we have to write the property for this one. Simply here what is the property means? Here simply what you have to do is, we know the property integral 0 to a f of x dx. Integral 0 to f of x dx is equal integral 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So this is the main property of definite integral. Integral 0 to a f of x dx, you can write 0 to a f of a minus x dx. So just we have to, before going to substitution, just we have to substitute this using this property. This becomes f of a minus x into g of a minus x. Here given one is f of x is equal to f of a minus x, and g of x plus g of a minus x is equal to 4. That means g of a minus x is there. So that's why what we have to do is simply apply this one, apply this property. Okay, apply this property. Okay. Now here what is this one? Integral 0 to f of a minus x. F of a minus x is nothing but f of x. What about g of a minus x? Here simply you see what about g of a minus x is nothing but 4 minus g of x. Okay. That means simply into 4 minus g of x, okay, dx, okay. So this is the original I is equal to, this is original I, 0 to a f of x g of x dx. So multiply that one, integral 0 to a f of x into 4 dx minus integral 0 to a f of x g of x dx. So this is nothing but given integral I. So this is nothing but totally, what is this one? I. So transpose this one, we will get I plus I, 2i. I plus I is nothing but 2i. 2i is equal integral 0 to a f of x into 4 dx. That means clearly here just we have to write like this, I plus I. Okay, so this is nothing but 2i. 2i is equal 4 into 0 to a f of x dx. So 2 get cancelled. Simply this value is nothing but, given integral is nothing but 2 into 0 to a f of x dx. Simply this value is nothing but 2 into 0 to a, 2 into integral of 0 to a f of x dx. So that is the solution for this one. Here this is nothing but 2 into 0 to a f of x dx. So here just we have to apply the formula regarding this given data. Regarding this given data, I have to apply the property of this one. So we can easily solve this one using that, okay, using that property. Okay, next problem. Next one, the value of the integral minus 2 to 2 sin square x divided by x by pi, step of x by pi plus 1 by 2 dx. 1 by 2 dx, where step x denotes the greatest integer less than or equal to x. So remember one thing, whenever the integral is of the form minus a to a f of x dx means, just you have to check whether it is even or odd. If odd means simply value 0. That's why first of all you have to verify whether it is even or odd. That means simply this is nothing but f of x. Here sin square x is there, sin square x divided by step of x by pi plus 1 by 2. Just what you have to do is, for even or odd, put minus x, f of minus x. So sin square minus x is there. Here step of x by pi, okay, plus 1 by 2. Here you see clearly this is not equal to 0 because intervals are not the same. So when we have to say 0 means x must not equal to, remember, x not equal to n pi. Okay, here minus step of x, here minus step of x is nothing but minus 1 minus step of x. Here step of minus x is nothing but minus 1 minus step of x. So here sin square minus x, initially sin of minus x is equal to minus sin x. So minus sin x whole square. Here this is nothing but minus 1 minus step of x by pi plus 1 by 2. So here minus 1 and plus 1 by 2. Minus 1 plus 1 by 2 gives minus 1 by 2. So this is nothing but plus sin square x by here minus step of x by pi, here minus 1. Minus 1 plus 1 by 2 gives minus 1 by 2. So if we take minus as common, what will get? What will get? Here just you have to use this bracket, no problem. Minus of, okay, minus of clearly f of x minus, you see, sin square x by step of x by pi plus 1 by 2. Okay, plus 1 by 2. That means clearly here f of minus x is equal to minus f of x. Therefore, f is odd. F of x is odd. So, the integral value is nothing but 0. Simple one. Whenever in any integral, whenever minus a to a is there, just you have to check whether it is even or odd. If odd means directly value is 0. If even means 2 into integral 0 to a. If even means what we have to obtain integral 0 to a f of x dx simply even. That is another. But in this case simply we have to obtain f is odd. For odd or even, what you have to do is simply f of minus x is equal to f of x means it is odd. F of minus x is equal to minus f of x means it is nothing but even. Okay. So, definitely in my next video I have to give some solutions regarding this integration. Okay. If you like this video really, please give me one like. Also, till anyone not to subscribe my channel, please do subscribe. And also, if you think it is very much useful for the others, just share it and also give me your heartful comments in the comment box. Okay. Thank you once again.